I've always been involved with the rare disease community. My sister, who is a year older than me, has cystic fibrosis, and so from a very young age, I was going to events, I was fundraising, I was going to speaking engagements, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with advocacy, I fell in love with the advocacy community, and I realized that that's where I could make the most impact. It's really kind of become my passion to empower teens and young adults to refine their stories, to become experts on the policy, and to share with members of Congress, because the legislative impact that they can have is truly remarkable.
I definitely realized there was work to be done when it was super difficult for me to get diagnosed. A lot of the doctors I already had no idea what any of these names were. And that's when I said, okay, there's work to be done here. There's awareness to spread. And that's sort of where I started getting involved in Dysautonomia International with their annual lobby day, or Congressional Advocacy Day as we like to call it. I mean, just being able to make a difference, whether that difference is just on a huge impact on one individual or a smaller impact on many individuals across the board, has ripple effects that are so much larger than we're able to measure, and I think that's incredible. One person is all it takes to start a movement.
I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on February 25th, 2015, when I was 7 and in the 2nd grade. I would think about all the other kids, younger than me and older than me, who had to go through the same things that I did.
And when I think about what this means, I think of my friend Sadie Keller. She is perhaps the strongest person I know.
President Trump recently signed the STAR Act to expand opportunities for childhood cancer research. Childhood Cancer Caucus Chairman Mike McCall is leading the effort with a unique, unofficial co-sponsor, 11-year-old cancer survivor Sadie Keller.
Sunlight coming through. That is what this bill represents, is sunlight for the children who have been afflicted with this terrible disease.
Because one of the advocates told me at the signing ceremony, it's almost like a fairy tale, and Sadie's the princess of that fairy tale.
I was diagnosed at age 4 because of my cafe au lait spots and leash nodules, but I had no symptoms. During a routine MRI at age 11, a brain tumor was discovered. I had surgery the week before I turned 12. Everything went fine, and you could never tell I had surgery. I sent care packages to other kids with NF who are in need of a little morale booster. Now, after 70-some packages and more than a year later, I've reached children from all over the world.
Ever since I've been young, I've been trying to advocate for NF, raise awareness, and raise money through research so there can eventually be a cure. Like getting to see the actual offices where the senators work, and sometimes they let us sit at their desk and take pictures, and that's cool, and seeing the actual buildings and passing the rooms that say like committee or foreign affairs committee, then it's like makes it so much more real that it actually happens there.
My name is ELANA, and I'm the face and the heart of NF.
There's an advocate with lymphedema. Oh my gosh, that must be me. There are patients needing treatment, but Medicare won't pay the fee. In the end, Congress must pass the LTA. The bill is smart for patients and good financial sense. It won't be done now, I guarantee. It's year number 3. They will pass the bill. I know that they will. Please go to lymphedema treatment act.org and contact your congressman.